Yo, I can't lie. I know the situation's been out for a while, and I can't lie. I know I haven't been uploading as constantly as I should have. That's life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I have to take care of situations. It is what it is. But I'm back though. Hey, situation today about DDG. I can't lie. He's DDG. He's had some situations. Like being serious, and he's got another situation here. As we already the whole thing with Halle Berry. Halle Berry. I keep calling her Halle Berry, bro. Haley Bailey and DDG. You guys already know about that situation there. You know, the fact that, guys are saying DDG doesn't want to take care of his son or stuff like that. I'm just paraphrasing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really saying that's what they're saying, but you get the whole situation there. And now, DDG's out here fighting fans, not DDG specifically, but DDG is out here getting into altercations with fans calling him doodoo garbage. Doodoo garbage. Listen, I watched the Illuminati VOD clip, yeah, and he asked the people who won the beef between him and DDG. Surprisingly, a lot of people were saying DDG won. Now, I'm guessing they're saying that because of what DDG's gone on to become after that, and he's done incredibly well for himself. Shout out DDG. I don't know why I'm saying shout out to him, but just shout out to him, innit? Even though he's miles ahead of me right now. Shout out to him regardless, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just need to respect the grind. But I was surprised people say DDG won the beef. If we track back to when the beef was hot, everyone was saying DDG got cooked. Everyone was calling him doodoo garbage. To the point where even now, people are still calling him doodoo garbage. You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and watch the video because clearly this doodoo garbage thing still affects him. Clearly. But let's just get into the video, man.
YouTube chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Listen, Chick Smooth. Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Hey man, sometimes you fans troll
That's a crazy intro as well. I just wanted to say that. But cool. Yo, shout out Chigs as well for the video.
too much and you guys take things way too far. If the man tells you guys beforehand, please do not try to troll him. You might want to listen to him.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but
You think so?
Michael Jackson was dead ass
I ain't gonna lie.
having people pass out by looking at them,
I done had people pass out before.
not by looking at them.
You'd be surprised.
I'm talking about. Huh? Oh. Nah, bro. Michael Jackson had people pass out like that ass, like really like done for, like by look. People look at you and they say doodle garbage. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a different type of effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it depends, When you reach a certain status, yeah, it's like you're always gonna have your trolls. Always. Like Michael Jackson, even when he was at the top of his game and everything like that, even up until now after he passed away, years after he passed away, some people still call him a PDF file. I can't even say the actual word because you know how the situation gets. But yeah, some people still call him a PDF file. So DDG, people call him doodoo garbage. People call him a bad father. People call him some people call him a woman beater. It's all trolls. It doesn't mean it's true, but it's just going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what stage of your career you're at.
Nobody comes up to me and say doodle garbage.
You said what?
Nobody comes up to me in real life and say doodle. If a fan came up to me on some doodle garbage shit, bro, I'ma hold that nigga so goddamn bad, bro. Niggas know better. Get your bitch ass on my face, nigga. Then I'ma pull his car so crazy, he gonna have to fight me. Security got pole on him, now nigga lost his life because he wanna troll and shit.
He was being dead serious as well. But you can tell that doodoo garbage thing, it did affect DDG. I'm telling you. You see the way he's talking? I'm telling you, bro. I don't know how people are saying DDG won the battle. I'm telling you.
It ain't worth it, bro. It's not even worth it.
And I was getting trolled so hard at this fucking DreamCon shit.
For real?
Somebody threw me a deodorant.
Now, today, DDG and his brother Dub, they were walking through DreamCon. Some fan decides it will be funny to come up behind them and yell, "Doodoo garbage." This has to be a Illuminati fan. No other way around it. Now, Dub actually went up to the guy to go check him. Now, in that moment, the fan should have realized, yo, maybe I went too far. I've already trolled him. It was funny. Let me not say it again because this might be disrespectful. Here's a video.
Hold this real quick. We got going. Mike, hold it. It ain't hold it. What you say? What we got going? What you say? Doodoo garbage. Like
No recording, no recording, no recording, no recording. No, that's my brother, nigga. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Again, before I get into the seriousness of this situation, you can't tell me this doodoo garbage thing to this day, after all this beef, still affecting DDG. Look at this. These men just assaulted a guy. They just assaulted a guy for calling DDG doodoo garbage. Now, let's get more serious here. Let's just avoid the beef thing, because that's just that's just internet stuff. That's entertainment. Let's really get into the real stuff. Like, these men really just assaulted a guy. And DDG said no recording to his own cameraman, but this is getting recorded by everyone else. I won't even say presses charges, but if he tries to sue for money, I don't know how it would work specifically. I'm not going to act like I'm some kind of lawyer or something like that, or attorney. You know what I'm saying? But wouldn't DDG be part of it? Like, because obviously that's Dub. That's his boy. Yeah? And obviously his security guard got involved. Isn't DDG liable to get sued as well? More time, they would sue him. The money is that he's the one with the bread, right? He's the one who's gonna, yeah, he's gonna get sued. Or he could get sued. I'm not saying he will, but he could get sued. I don't know if they could press charges. I don't know if the guy would go down for break. He definitely get sued, and that is serious. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that you just have to allow. You know, people are now gonna see that DDG clearly, the name Doodoo Garbage affects him to this day, and the fact that they even assaulted a person over it, it might not have been him directly, but his boys did it. People are going to see that, and his trolls are going to see that, his haters are going to see that, and it's going to stick with him because he keeps showing that it affects him. I'm saying, like, sometimes you just like leave it, but if you just leave it behind, most people forget about it. Like, he was doing fine. Like, he obviously had the beef with the Illuminati, Doodoo Garbage, Red Tete. He got out of that. He was doing just fine. I mean, I don't know if you can see his sub count at the bottom. He's at near 40,000 subs. He was doing just fine before that. Now someone calls him Doodoo Garbage. Yeah, and he's gonna just ramp it up. Yeah, man. Sometimes you just need to ignore it, man. Just ignore it.
Hey, you know that? Where's that going?
Where your shit go?
Where the car wash at? Hey, nigga, you straight? Nah, he got a head.
Nah, he got it. Bro, you just seen him get in a fight, bro. What's the fuck?
Now, do I think Dub overreacted? Yes, you're never supposed to take the bait because now the fan can actually sue you. There could be lawsuits involved. And right now, Diddy G does not need any negative press. Obviously, with the Halle situation going on, people are now going to be looking at him and the people around him as people that incite violence.
There you go. He just like I even didn't even mention the Halle Bailey situation. Like my man just said, this just makes DDG look worse. You know what I'm saying? The one thing, obviously, he was involved. That's the thing. DDG, now that I'm remembering, he was involved because Dub came up to him talking about should we check him. DDG said let's check him. Now that now just proves if this guy here, yeah, with the dreads goes to sue, DDG is liable. That much I know. Now I'm not, like I said, I'm not an attorney, I'm not a lawyer. That much I know. If that guy goes to sue, DDG is liable. And then if we're talking about the situation with Halle Bailey and his son, you know what I'm saying, paints a bad image. Like again, I haven't been following the situation too deeply since I last made the video about Sean C's thoughts, but it sure doesn't look good on DDG now. Definitely doesn't.
But I do not blame him. Obviously, that's Dub taking up for his little brother. People think these guys are just robots you can say whatever to. It does not work that way, my man. And unfortunately for this fan, he fucked around and found out. There shouldn't be anybody else calling him doodle garbage in public, but unfortunately, it might come at the cost of a lawsuit. You guys get in the comments below. Do you guys think this was a smart move by Dub? Or is it just words that they really shouldn't let affect them? You guys get in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
Now, that question that he asked, yeah? These words, in my opinion, shouldn't have affected, he shouldn't have aggravated them like that. You know, for a person of DDG's stature, granted, I think if DDG was by himself, I think he would have fought better and been like, you know what, let's just let it go. Let's just keep moving. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, his brother is a different type of, is a different person. You know what I'm saying? He has different thoughts. Maybe he's right there. He's like, oh, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? I can't allow no disrespect to, you know, swing that way. So then obviously he goes, all right, no, I'm going to go check him. But realistically speaking, it would have been better off to just let him go, because now you're getting yourself into a whole different situation now. In terms of the fan, however, like Chigsay said, hey, he messed around and found out. And I guess he was ready for it, because when Dub went back talking about, oh, what'd you say? He said it again. You know what I'm saying? He said it again. He stood his ground. I have to say, he stood his ground. I'm gonna commend him for, you know, standing his ground. I'm not gonna, you know, commend him for calling DDG doodle garbage, just trying to incite something, because he clearly wanted a reaction. That's why he said it. He got a reaction, all right. Got slammed. He got a reaction. Now, depending on what he tries to do with this, if he tries to sue, which I can't lie, if I'm in his shoes, I'm going straight for DDG's bread. What? Oh yeah, I'm going for your money. You see me? I'm going for DDG's bread, fam. There's no way I'm gonna have two men slam me to the ground in front of everyone, cameras, everyone around. I'm just gonna allow myself to get slammed and what? Nothing happens. Nah, man. Run your money. It's either that or, yeah, this is if I'm in America, Texas specifically as well. You know them man, they got weapons. Wanna let it fly? Wanna let it fly? Splash. That's if I was in America. I don't live in America, so you know my personality. It doesn't adapt to America. You see, Americans and people move a bit aggy. You know what I'm saying? Every man there, they got weapons on them. If anything happens, they're just letting it off. But now getting back into the seriousness of the situation, for DDG, honestly, could have just avoided all of this. Yeah, he could have just avoided all of this. For the other guy, he wanted a reaction. He got a reaction. That's life. And for Dub, I get where he's coming from. At the end of the day, That's his brother. You know what I'm saying? That is his brother. He won't allow disrespect. He won't tolerate disrespect. Me as a person, I have to respect it from Dub. It clearly wasn't the right decision because at the end of the day, this is probably going to land on DDG's head. But I do respect where he's coming from.